Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi Brennan. So today we are at SeaWorld for the very final weekend of SeaWorld's Spooktacular Halloween event. We didn't know if we were going to be able to make it work this year, but we made it work. We're here for the very final couple days here.
The final hours.
Yeah, it closes in about 4 hours or so, so let's go inside and start trick-or-treating. So we're inside the park. There's a really cool photo op over here that we just took advantage of. This is cool. This is pretty new as far as I remember. It looks like it's gonna rain probably at some point. So brought the old umbrella, but now we're heading into the park to do some trick-or-treating, and I am excited. Let's just go that way, I guess.
Okay.
I was trying to point in that direction. We're gonna go that way. So back there you can purchase reusable bags to collect all your candy as you trick-or-treats around the event, but Vernon and I actually, we brought our bags that we used last year. These are about $2, I'm pretty sure, to use during the event, so we're heading in. What was that?
A bubble was coming straight from my eye and I freaked out.
Oh no. First stop is gonna be for Skittles. And yay, they have all of these really fun pumpkins that they always put out every single year. It's probably my favorite part of the event.
They always have the weirdest faces.
I know.
Like that guy.
Which guy?
This one with the beak.
With the beak. All right, and we just got some Skittles. I only got one, but Brenna got two.
I got two.
Can I see your bag? Feeling corny. And I'm fantastic. The ones from this year look a little bit different, but they're still $2, I'm pretty sure. Yep, $2. There's a line over here to take a picture with a mermaid, but we are heading into the Spooktacular area. It is super busy right now. I wonder if that's because it's the final weekend. It's super busy. Looks like there's some characters over there. They're playing some pretty fun dance music, and now we're getting in line for some nerds. So far, some pretty good candy.
It's the same candy that they do every year.
Look at the lines today. That is just pretty intense. Though we did see this guy, which is very hilarious. Just a ghost eating some...
They gave him some bags under his eyes.
He did. He's tired. He's been haunting everybody. What is he eating? Like a turkey leg?
Yeah.
So there's the dancing going on over there. There's a couple of witches over here to maybe meet. And we're continuing on with the treat trail, hopefully before it starts to rain. They have a lot of cool merchandise over there, so that's pretty cool. But next up are the Tootsie Rolls. And it looks like they're getting this ready over here for Christmas, hopefully pretty soon. There's a few more meet and greet characters back there. We got some Tootsie Rolls. I only got two, but Brennan got three. I'm starting to see kind of a pattern here today. And now we're heading in this direction underneath the new giant pumpkin. This is pretty cool here, heading into a giant jack-o'-lantern. Ooh.
I want one of these for the apartment.
I love that. That was fun. Next up is Bayside Stadium for Airheads, I believe. That's what this line is for. Whew, that was a long line for Airheads, but so far so good. Not a whole lot of candy, but it's free, you know, so I can't really complain at all. Look at this giant gargoyle up here.
Little tongue.
With this little tongue. He's going like... And next up are the Dum-Dums. Okay, finally starting to open back up a little bit. And here are Mentos. Yay! The best Halloween candy of all. So I think we've completed this part of the treat trail for the most part, and I think it does continue over here just a little bit. Do you remember when the Oreos used to be over here?
Of course you don't forget.
Those were the best candy.
Like 10 times in a row.
I know, because all the other candy is pretty small portions, but those Oreos were so worth it and amazing.
They were pretty big portions for what they were giving out comparatively to like the rest of the event.
I know. Well, I think we still have a couple treat stations to get to. This is where the new coaster is going back over here, which is gonna be pretty cool. We were just talking about how interesting it is for them to fit that in this space, but then they fit Tigress into that tiny space at Busch Gardens, and then way over there they fit in Infinity Falls into that space, so they can do it if they want to, you know? Starting to feel some raindrops now, which does kind of stink, but I do see another station up there for Twizzlers, and then some more colorful characters, and then I know Sesame Street does have a Halloween parade, but I think we just barely missed it today, which is okay because we still haven't even seen the regular parade, I don't think. Yep, Twizzlers. I wonder if this is the last station or if there's going to be a couple more after this. This might be the last one, you think? So we're heading towards Sesame Street. It looks like there's another treat station over there. I remember back when the treat stations went all the way past Shamu's Happy Harbor back in the day. Awesome, those were for Sour Patch Kids. Well, Swedish Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing pretty good. Have kind of like a reasonably hefty bag. Now we're heading into Sesame Street Land. So the rain is actually kind of starting to pick up just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get much worse, but I did bring my umbrella just in case. If it does pick up, that we may tuck in somewhere to kind of get out of the rain. But we'll see. It does feel kind of refreshing right now.
I always like the music in here.
Yep, it started to get worse, so I have my umbrella out, and I think we're gonna go inside Mama's pretzel kitchen, maybe get a pretzel in there that we can split. But we'll see. I don't see any more treat stations. They used to end right around here a couple years ago. So Mama's pretzel kitchen was way back there. We're heading towards Infinity Falls. It's still pretty busy over here, and Brenna got herself her usual cinnamon bites, I suppose, as well as the cream cheese dipping sauce. Is it good? Hitting the spot?
Yeah.
It's getting kind of humid now because the rain just stopped. So there's a pretty big line for Infinity Falls right now, but it's closed, it looks like, for the most part. So it seems like they've been cycling some rafts. Here comes an empty one right there. Yeah, I guess they're gonna open it pretty soon. So it seems like Mako isn't running either right now. They do have a map over here, and they had another one at the front of the park that had all of the treat stations located on them and where they were. Because I'm pretty sure this is the extent of the treat trail. I'm pretty sure it was way back there. So I think we're gonna turn around now and probably head back to the treat stations. So before we make a U-turn and head back, because I'm pretty sure that's all we're gonna be doing today, we just wanted to trick or treat because I think the only other offering is the Sesame Street's Halloween parade, which again we didn't get to see this year, which means we'll get to see it next year and it'll be super fun.
Yeah.
But what is your opinion of the events this year comparatively to other years?
It's more crowded this year, and that might be our fault. We did come at the last minute to Saturday. There's less candy stations this year.
I think so.
It feels like it. Also, could be because we came at the last minute, so maybe like some of the candy that they were giving out earlier in the event, like they've kind of just gone out of, so what's left is what's left.
Well, I don't know, because I do know that usually they have like a lot left at the very end of the festival. Usually I've heard that they've been more generous towards the end of the festival, giving out, I don't know if this is a festival, more of like an event, but giving out a bunch of candy. It sounds like Mako is about to come by here in a second, so yeah, here it comes. I mean, ultimately I'm not disappointed because again, we didn't think that we were going to be able to make it this year.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it's free candy, so I can't complain about that whatsoever because it's included with the price of admission here at SeaWorld. It's really, really busy.
They don't have my fruit roll-up thingies.
And they don't have the Oreo treats that I love. And the cowtails, right? You love the cowtails.
I don't think they had the cowtails last year though, so I'm okay with that. I've made my peace with the cowtails.
They don't have Penelope, the pumpkin, who I always take a picture with. Penelope Pumpkin, and she's not here. What the heck? Darn it. But they do have a lot of other cool decorations this year. I'm actually pretty into them. But okay, let's head back and let's get some more candy on the way out of the park. I think we've pretty much missed the rain now and may come back again.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Got my umbrella.
Which is great.
Yeah. They do have the craft beer festival going on this time of year too, in addition to the Spooktacular, so I do wonder if that kind of helps with the crowds and makes it a little bit more busy. It looks like Infinity Falls is back open now, so that's good. And the sky is clearing up a bit. But the park is not, because it's still pretty busy. Okay, heading back through Sesame Street Land to go get some more candy. Do you have a favorite piece of candy that they do have this year that we've gotten?
Yes, and it's weird, the Mentos.
Really?
Because we've never been given Mentos before, and I think it's unique.
Okay.
And I can't wait to eat them.
I like Skittles. Can't see them, but they're in there. Well, for about 3 seconds, literally, it started to rain, so pulled out the umbrella, and it stopped. So that stinks.
Florida.
And now we're back to get some candy in the opposite, I guess, way that we did last time, in reverse order. Getting some Swedish fish again. Some of the treat trails only have one direction, like this one for Twizzlers, but most of them have 2 different directions that you can get candy. I guess depending on which direction you're going on the treat trail. You can see the sky still looks pretty bad coming around the corner here, but next up are the Mentos. I know you're excited.
I'm gonna get more Mentos.
So next up would normally be the Dum Dums, but the sky completely opened up again and it is pouring down rain. So we're gonna wait here for just a minute, right?
Yeah, we might as well. We timed being under the cover really well. It looks worse over there.
You can kind of see that it's totally coming down on the water out there. And right here in Bayside Stadium, they're preparing for the Christmas time ice skating show. That's always super fun to see. Oh no, there are people on it cracking and make over there. That really stinks in weather like this. That hurts. So speaking of Christmas here at SeaWorld, when it comes to Christmas and Halloween, which one is your favorite SeaWorld event?
Out of Christmas and Halloween? Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. They put on a really good ice skating show, which is put on right over there. And then I always forget what the name of it is, but they're like little musical thing. A Wondrous Night, I think.
Yeah.
That one's a really good production every year too.
It's incredible.
I think that I think Christmas is where SeaWorld Entertainment really shines.
Without a doubt. And then just all of the decorations that they have, the lights, the sea of trees that's on the lake in front of us right now. It's all awesome. Oh, it looks like it's kind of starting to, I guess, slow down a little bit as far as the rain goes. So hopefully we can kind of head towards the exit and get some more candy. We did it. We did the Spooktacular.
It is weird hearing like spooky organs in the background and then like looking at the trees in front of us.
So it stopped raining, which means we got our dum-dums, and now our next stop is going to be Airheads, which seemed like one of the more popular stops on this treat trail. And now we're about to head back underneath the giant jack-o'-lantern. I did lose my Penelope pumpkin, but at least I got this, which is still pretty cool. So we made it through the giant pumpkin, and it looks like we missed a couple stations over here. There's Smarties, but it doesn't look like they're here right now. And then way over there, this is Fruit to Go, which, Brennan, this is what you wanted. They do have it. See all the trees over there, getting ready for Christmas, and these are the Fruit to Go snacks that you're so happy about and you love so much.
These are honestly so good. They're like my favorite thing to get during Spooktacular.
But also we need to get ourselves some Tootsie Rolls, just so we can make sure we hit every spot twice. And here we go, coming back up on the Nerds treat station. And then after this, it's gonna be just one more and we'll have made an entire U-turn, I guess. All right, and now we're heading back out of the Spooktacular treat trail of the park, but we still have one more station, which is gonna be Skittles. My favorite. Skittles has such a long line, but it is so worth it. Plus, you get to see all of these pumpkins, which aren't anywhere else in the event this year. They're just over here. So many pumpkins, but they don't have Penelope pumpkin. Forever bitter about that, but I guess it's okay. Change is inevitable.
Do you think she's gone forever?
Not in my heart. So that's where we exited the treat trail. They have a collection of pumpkins and candy corns over here, but we are heading out of the park. We got a pretty good amount of candy.
Haul.
Yeah. Combined, it's gonna actually be a pretty sufficient amount, I think.
It'll probably like re-top off our bowl of candy on our countertop at home.
This is the map that I was looking for that shows off all of the treat stations. Yeah, so it pretty much goes to Wild Arctic and then the beginning of the treat trail over here by the Seafire Grill. Well, that's interesting. Although it does look like there's a... Okay, no, that is the treat trail. Okay, I was getting kind of confused. I was like, wait, is there one over by the Seafire Grill? But no, that's kind of way over there. And we are right here. Whoa, I got confused, but it's all good, right?
Right.
So like you said, I think we got a pretty good amount of candy, especially for it being a completely free event included with the price of a ticket to SeaWorld, which is fantastic. We did get some pretty good candy there too. We got one,
guys.
for the most part, we got one piece of candy per treat station, which is okay. And some Mentos as well. But I think we're gonna head back to the car again, hopefully before it starts to rain, even though it seems like the sun finally came out and the clouds are starting to roll away. And I think the rain is pretty much done for the day, which makes sense as far as my luck with theme parks and rain are concerned. But hey, we got to go to the Spooktacular finally, even though we didn't think we were gonna be able to. We did it!
Now you can sleep at night.
I know, I've been just like trying to work out the schedules between us and it finally worked out. So that is fantastic, even though you had to work really early today and we came here straight after you went to work. So it was really her, she really did it. So leave nice comments for Brennan. Even though I think you would have wanted to do this anyway.
Oh yeah, I definitely wanted to do this at least once before it went away from the season.
Because we always do it. We got to. Alright, have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Do you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay, then goodbye.
Bye.